Zach Grayson.
You know, I've thought a lot about him since you've mentioned him, and I don't really remember him, except...
What?
Except I get this terrible feeling when I hear his name. Who was he? Was he a friend of mine?
Would you like to see a picture of him?
I mean, I just don't think it would do any good. I've looked at a lot of pictures since I've been home, pictures of Mother and Clip, and they didn't help me remember.
Well, then, looking at this picture certainly couldn't hurt. Nina, don't you want to understand why you don't want to see his face?
I don't understand why everybody knows who he is except me.
Nina, I've just been told a few facts about your life. I would never presume to know what Zach Grayson or anybody else means to you. Only you can tell me that.
I have to leave now.
The session isn't over.
I'm sorry.
No, put it in words, Nina, don't...
Men are funny. You think you know them, and then they turn around and do the darndest thing.
She's bound to find out, though.
Well, you better hope it's not from you.
Why do you say that?
Well, baby, breaking the woman's heart isn't going to send Jeremy back into your arms. In fact, it could cost you everything.
How could it?
Well, if he loses that woman because of you, he's liable to turn right around and contest the will. And then even if you do get a part of what's coming to you, it could take years before the lawyers straighten it out. Meanwhile, Jeremy despises you. Of course, if that's what you want, you could just take an ad out in the Sunday paper, go tell the whole world that...
You're right, Mother. He was just so very angry with me earlier on. I wasn't thinking straight. Thank you.
Now, you just behave yourself until this will is settled. And then, if you want to, you start making yourself agreeable. Agreeable. You are trying to attract the man, not drive him around the bend.
Mother, is it stupid to go after a man knowing he's in love with someone else?
Well, you can't force his feelings one way or the other. But now, if he tires of her and he comes back to you, well, that's his business.
He still loves me. I know he does. You don't get over the kind of love we shared. He's just afraid to admit it.
If I had died, would you have gone back to Natalie? I know it's an unfair question.
Nothing you ask me is unfair. No, I'd never marry Natalie. My feeling for her died 10 years ago. You see, darling, if my father hadn't had his heart attack, I would have never returned to Canada, never seen her, never even thought of her at all.
Yes, but you did return, and you do see her. You see her every day. And, Jeremy, the woman is just crazy about you. I can see that.
Then I pity her. Because I love you.
Oh, dear. And please forgive me, because I am selfish, and I am possessive, and I do want you all to myself.
Honey, there's nothing to forgive. I love you. And we are going to be married. I promise you, I'll never give you cause to doubt me. Never.
What are you looking at?
Guess.
Something wrong? Oh, you shouldn't sit so close to me. It makes the temperature rise.
There's no way I could get close enough.
You could try.
That's what I intend to do. Perfect timing. Everybody's napping or busy. I've wanted you for so long.
I was looking for you, Jeremy. And when I didn't find you in your room, I thought I'd try here.
What do you want, Natalie?
I need your help. I'm on my way to the foundry to check out the memorial tablet that's to be placed in the chapel at Alex's service, and I'd like you to go with me.
Why?
Because I want you to check that the information is correct, and I'd also like you to be pleased with it.
Natalie, I saw the plans, and I am pleased. And I think you can check it for accuracy as well as I can.
Being very callous, Jeremy.
Very sensible. Now, if you wanted me to go in your place, why didn't you say so?
I wanted us both to go. We were the two people in the world who were closest to Alex. I don't understand why we can't do this one last thing for him together.
Natalie, aren't you making a little too much of all this?
My husband is dead. I am all alone, and I need someone to lean on. Now, surely, Erica, you can understand that, can't you? Didn't you feel that way when Mike Roy was killed?
Oh, I did. Yes, I did. I felt completely alone. I know how that feels. I do understand.
Jeremy doesn't. Well, I suppose it's because he's a man. But then he's always been so strong.
Natalie, I couldn't call you exactly weak.
All right, forget I even asked you, all right? Obviously, you cannot be depended on for anything.
Jeremy, I do understand how Natalie feels. I felt exactly the same way when Mike died. And, it must be very difficult for her to make this decision all by herself about Alex's final memorial tablet. We could both go with her.
Oh, no, Erica, really, you're not well enough, but thank you for understanding. Jeremy, I'll see you downstairs.
She's only doing this to keep us apart. She can stand to see people happy around her.
I know. I was exactly the same way. Believe me, I was the same way when Mike died.
All right, I sympathize. But I won't let her or anyone else keep us apart. I'm going to find a way for us to be together.
And what are you planning?
Oh, never mind. You make yourself comfortable.
Yes.
And I'll be right back.
What are you going to do?
Don't you budge out of this room. Patience, my love. Before nightfall, all will be revealed.
Hello, darling.
What?
I said hello, darling. Over here in your chair.
Oh, I'm asleep. This is a dream. There is no one there.
Oh, I'm here, all right. Aren't you glad to see me again?
You're nobody. Nothing. My morbid imagination. Now go away.
Give up, Natalie. You couldn't control me while I was alive. Do you think you can control me now that I'm dead? I can haunt you any time I like.
If you've come here to do that, don't even try. I think you're ridiculous. You can't scare me.
No, that's not what you think at all. I can see inside your mind. You're scared, Natalie, and you should be. I can read your very schemes.
I don't have any schemes.
Oh, no? You're trying desperately to keep Erica and Jeremy apart. How long do you think you can keep it up?
Why ask questions if you know everything?